Hey guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and we are back for another episode of JDawgs Vlogs. If you've never seen a vlog before, this is where I talk about channel updates, my life, things going around with me, sometimes updates on my weight and different stuff like that. If you have been following me on Twitch, just real quick on the beginning here, if you've been, or not on Twitch, on Twitter, if you've been following me on Twitter, you'll know that I've been trying to start some exercising, some more stuff with that. I've been trying for a while now, but I'm like trying to get back in the groove now that winter is sufficiently over and I don't have to worry about, it snowing or whatever. The worst that happens sometimes is we get some rain or whatever, and for the most part, things are going good. Things are going pretty decent. If you guys remember, about this time last year, I had some neck problems, and I've been having a little bit of pain with that again, but I don't think it's anything too big to worry about. I think it's just a matter of, stress and different things and a lot of the damp weather going on. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about a few things on the channel, and the first thing that you're probably going to notice is that this video and all my previous videos now have the ads back. The reason I decided to do this is because when I put the achievement to take away the ads on Patreon, and I'm just going to touch real lightly on this, I don't want to dwell on it too much, but basically when I put the achievement on Patreon for that, that was me assuming that the patron was going to stay at $50 and not drop. Since then, we have dropped way down below the $50 range, and so I've decided to bring back ads. This will be something that I kind of throw back and forth. If it does help me, then I'll go ahead and leave them. If it doesn't really help cover what I've lost from Patreon, then I'm really not sure what we're going to do there. But I am going to bring them back for now because I do know ads help get my videos some more publicity and things like that, and it does help. Now, as far as, and I'm going to touch real light on this too, as far as getting any money out of the ads, I don't know if they're really going to get anything right off the bat, because normally you only start getting money from ads and things once you reach 1,000 views. Now, I don't know if that's 1,000 views total or 1,000 views per video. If that's the case, none of my videos have 1,000 views. They haven't even passed the 301 mark on most of them. So I do want to touch on that a little bit and just kind of let you guys know why I've turned the ads back on. It does help support me if you watch an ad or whatever, and it does show that it's just another way of doing that. And for patrons, like I said, the reason I've put the ads back is because Patreon is no longer anywhere near the $50 mark. I will say if we get back to that eventually, then I will remove the ads again. It's just basically ads will eventually make money for me on here, and that's part of the reason that I removed them, was because the money was going to be replaced by Patreon. So anyways, I'm going to leave that as it is, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. And like I said, Patreon right now, we're at like $7 a month. So that's one of the reasons we've done that. The other thing that I want to talk about being released this week, and I'm probably going to put a little annotation across the screen, and also I'm going to put it in the description below. I'm going to go ahead and release the website to you guys of that I've been working on, and it's still probably in its early stages, so be fair warned, it may change quite a bit or just a little bit more. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I'm looking at it over here on my other screen. Okay, so the website address itself is spiritcrafted.weebly.com. I didn't buy a regular .com for us. I didn't really go out and do a bunch like that. I just wanted to have a regular website for us. So that's what I've done for that. The layout of it is pretty basic. I went with one of their pre-made templates. Eventually, I may go with something better, or if somebody out there knows how to do web design and you want to submit a template or something like that, I would be more than happy to check it out, and if it's a really nice design and everybody likes it, then we could switch the design to that. Weebly kind of is pretty easy from what I understand to do coding for. I think it's a lot of it's in CSS, so if you're familiar with that, feel free to submit some type of design or whatever if you want to. There is the home page. We have an about section which just kind of explains how Spiritcraft originated and where it came from. Then we have a members tab, which is basically a list of all of our members, active and inactive members, and some of their ways to contact them through social media if they've chosen to have it on there. Mind you, there are ways to contact some of the people on there, but they've just chosen not to have their social media public for certain things. And then there's a contact section where you can, contact me directly through the website, and it goes to my email. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the forums section. And so if you click on there, there's a whole separate area where I've made up a set of forums, bulletin forums, and you can go in there, and it's going to be an active community, I hope. It's a way for people to be able to contact each other outside of like streams and YouTube and things like that. And you can just go in there and you can literally, as long as you keep it PG-13 or whatever, you can post whatever you want in there. You can post your YouTube if you want to. You can share, introduce yourself, talk about things, which I really do want to get that, and I'm going to kind of urge Spiritcraft members, if you're signed up on the forums, which not everybody is, but like some of the more active people are, if you're signed up on the forums, go in and, do a little about me and just kind of introduce yourself to everybody, I guess, and we can meet with each other through here and talk back and forth. You can post maybe different things that you do, whether it's like graphics or pictures or whatever if you want to. Like I said, just keep it appropriate. You can share different things on there. And the biggest thing that I'm going to announce, it's not there yet, but it will be coming. So if you want to go to the forums, you want to stay updated on it, there soon will be a Spiritcraft application forum where you basically will copy the form and then post your own topic in this section, and you will be able to apply for Spiritcraft. Fair warning, if you are under 18 or 16, around that age, if you're under that, there's going to be a good chance that your application will have to be reviewed, and if we don't know you, if I've had different people come to me and say, hey, can I be in Spiritcraft? And they're people that I barely know them, much less any of the other members on Spiritcraft, and you do need to know that when somebody gets to come on the server, it's not just my personal decision. Everybody that is active on Spiritcraft, I try to get them together for a meeting and talk about whoever is wanting on and see what they think about them also. Which that is for me, that's a big thing of what the other members think, because I want everybody to be able to get along, and if there's a problem between whoever wants in and one of the members, that could make it to where things don't go quite as smoothly for you. But I think we've pretty much decided that the age limit is going to be between 16 and 18. If you're over 18, your application isn't automatically approved. Nobody is, instantly approved. It's still gone through by the members, and of course you do have to be a patron of at least $1. Everybody does from now on, and so that's another thing you have to make sure is that you're a patron. You have to be active on streams and different things like that. That's always been something, and always will be something, where you have to be an active member of the community. So and being active on the forums, that's going to be a big deal for me too. You don't have to be, but it will show me that you're trying to help our community grow and keep it active. So I do want to see more people coming to that, and if you have questions about what you can post there, I'll be moderating it as well as some of the other people, and you'll be able to come there. And if you have a question about can I post this type of content, just make a post and say, can I post this type of content, and say what it is. Don't post the content itself, but ask about it first, and I think that'll help a lot. For the most part, like I said, just keep it appropriate. Don't go in there and start posting a bunch of stuff or spamming things, because your post will be deleted, and if necessary, you'll be removed from the forums. So I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. If you have questions, comments, criticism, or anything you have for me, you can leave it down in the section below, and I always read everybody's messages and everybody's posts, and I try to reply to everybody. I know, like I've said before, I know my channel's not very big, but I think a big difference between me and a lot of other YouTubers is I try to keep I try to respond to people when they have questions. I interact with them, and that's like, you know, when I'm streaming on Twitch. It's not just me playing a game where everybody watches. I try to have you interact, and at least, you know, if it's something where you can't actually play the game with me, I at least try to respond to people in chat and talk to people and just things like that to show, you know, different ones that you know, they're not just going to be ignored. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It does help me out. It shows you guys like the vlogs. And for the most part, everybody has been loving the vlogs. Every time I put one up, you guys really enjoy it. So I'm going to try to do them as often as possible. And as always, if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I put up new videos every day of the week. And I will see you guys next time for another vlog. Take it easy. Peace out.